Gopati, Advaita Gosai. Tava Kripa Bole Pai, Chaitanya ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद, जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद, जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद, जय अद्वैत चंद्र Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Welcome all devotees for our Sri Chaitanya Charitamrta class. Hari Bol. The way you can welcome me is by turning on video. If you really want to welcome. ठीक है चलेगा. I just need a feeling some devotees are there. बराबर. Offline है devotees. Very good. We have a good count. But online भी होगा तो we want दिल मांगे more ना. We want more and more association. We want online, offline, all types of association. अगर वीडियो ऑन करने में आपको अच्छा नहीं लग रहा एटलीस्ट फैन तो ऑन कर दो. चलते हुए फैन देख लूंगा. I don't mind. I don't even mind watching fan. Something, some moving object. Video, picture नहीं, video. Fan, tube light, anything is fine. But please turn it on. Thank you so much. Okay. So last time where were we? So we were discussing that how there is a competition. See, this material world means 3 C's. Yes, 3 C's in material world. Number 1, condition. Yes, this body undergoes condition. Correct? We get tired, we feel hungry, we feel thirsty, we perspire, we have to go to washroom. Condition. And the mind has conditioning. Mind में conditioning होता है. Habits, behaviors, mannerisms, thought process, ideology. ये क्या है? Conditioning. The second C. And the third C for which people really struggle in this material world is called cutthroat competition. Cutthroat competition. यानी कि competition में you don't come first, second, third. Gold, silver, bronze. Cutthroat competition. Very, very stiff competition is there in this world. So these 3 things characterize this material world. But in spiritual world, there are no these 3 things. Condition, bilkul nahi. There is no bathroom in spiritual world. Yeah, kuch nahi hai. You don't sweat. Nothing happens. Your body is always fresh. You can keep running. You can keep serving. You will never get tired. There is no conditioning also because subtle bodies, the material subtle body is not there. Jarayati ashu yakosham jigirno analo yatha. The subtle body is burnt for a person who is liberated. So wo bhi nahi hai. So cutthroat competition nahi, but there is a very sweet competition between Krishna and his devotees. So we were seeing the competition of gopis and Krishna. The gopis, they see the beauty of Krishna and their bliss increases. When their bliss increases, Krishna increases his beauty. Krishna increases his beauty, their happiness increases. Their happiness increases, Krishna again increases beauty. And there is no end to this. There is endless competition like this we discussed. Then we saw that gopis have pure love for Krishna. Their relationship is pure love. There is no question of kama. Kama gandha bhi nahi. Suppose you enter our temple hall on Ekadashi day. What all do you smell? Okay, agarbatti. Very nice. Oh, बहुत सारे केले का smell आता है. You will smell a lot of kelas, lot of bananas. Smell is coming. कहाँ से? कहाँ से? Because the altar is full of bananas. Normally devotees offer a lot of bananas. And that devotee is Sushil Sharma probably. He comes and offers. पूरा भर देते वो. And many more devotees come and offer many other fruits. लेकिन banana का strong smell आता है. बराबर? So you not even tasted the banana. You just entered the room. You start smelling the banana. So just like that, as soon as you enter into relationship between Gopi and Krishna, there is not even smell of lust. Kama gandh bhi nahi. It is full of prema. Correct? Again, there is a DM for me. The DM will be answered at 8:30. If you stay. Last time also the question was asked, but the student did not stay back. If you stay, you will get the answer to your question. I don't forget. Even if I forget, there are merciful devotees who remind me, Prabhu, DM ka question. Question batao and answer bhi batao humko. So devotees are there. Vaishnavas are always protective. Always be in association. Then we saw that how from Shastras we got it very clearly that gopis, they simply serve out of bhava and prema. Correct? So gopis have different roles of Krishna. We started with this. Yes, what is Gopi Premamrita? There's a literature called Gopi Premamrita in which there is mentioned that gopis serve Krishna in different ways. Gopis sometimes are assistants, sometimes teachers of Krishna, sometimes students of Krishna. कोई एक व्यक्ति student और teacher दोनों बन सकता है क्या? Not possible. But gopis can do that. They can be teacher and then simultaneously they can be student also. They can be maid servants also. Their friends, their wives, their confidential associates, everything. So now let us see the knowledge of gopis kya kya janti. Now seva is good, but seva bhav is more important. Service is very nice. I am doing service, but what is your service attitude? That is also very important. So now we are going to see not just the external of the gopis, the internal of the gopis, of what all they know. Yes, what is their mindset when they are serving? Okay, so we are going to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrta, chapter 4, shloka number 212. That's where we have to begin. 212. Please repeat after me. You all can take out the scripture and repeat. Oh, there is something in the chat. Yeah. 212. 11 over. Gopika janena krishnera manera vanchita prema seva paripati isha ishtha samihita. Okay. So Gopika janera krishnera. So now what is it that they know? So first thing, what all they know? So here is it is said that gopis know krishnera manera vanchita. Krishna ke mind mein kya chal raha hai? They know it very well. And how do we all come to know the mind of Krishna? हम लोग कैसे जान पाएंगे? By asking gopis? By reading Sri Chaitanya Charitamrta, because Sri Chaitanya Charitamrta is mind of Krishna. So by knowing this, we will get to know the mind of Krishna. हम लोग भी जान पाएंगे. Yes, so the gopi janera krishnera manera vanchita. What are all the desires in the mind of Krishna? They know it. Of course, it's a practical application point for a disciple also, from a guru. It is said, who is the topmost disciple? Uttamas chintitam kuryat. The topmost disciple is the disciple who knows what spiritual master wants. Proktakari tu madhyama. The second class disciple is that disciple who is jo bola so karo. He will do whatever guru tells. Guru bole to karega. Adhama ashraddhaya kuryat. The third class disciple is that disciple who will do the instruction also grudgingly. अरे मैं ही मिला था क्या गुरु को, मुझे ही सेवा देते हैं, उसको क्यों नहीं दिया, वो सो रहा है देखो, उसको जाके सेवा दो. Give that person. Why you are troubling me? I already have so much of headache already. Why you guys are troubling me? Yes, so this is third class disciple. And fourth class disciple is fellow who doesn't do the instruction. थर्ड क्लास तो करता तो है कम से कम, गुस्से से करता है, टेंशन से करता है, दुखी होके करता है, but at least he does it. But the fourth class guy doesn't do only. किसको पढ़ी है? I don't care. So I don't care वाला is fourth class disciple. So we can all assess. I will not ask for raise of hands which class disciple we are. So we should at least be second class. बराबर? Second class कम से कम we should have. We should be. Fine. So Gopika Janera, they are like first class servants of Lord. They know the mind of Krishna. Prema Seva. Yes. Prema Seva Paripati. So gopis not only know the mind of Krishna, man jante hue. Some people know the mind. That's it. Okay. I know the mind. But I will not do it. No. After knowing the mind, Prema Pati Pariseva. The gopis very lovingly execute whatever Krishna wants. Yes, so they are known for loving devotional service. What is Bhakti? Bhakti is pure, unalloyed, loving devotional service. इतना बड़ा definition है. You read dictionary, Bhakti means devotion बोल देते हैं. That's not correct. सिर्फ devotion नहीं है. It's not just some sentiment. No, it is pure, unalloyed, loving devotional service. Anya bhilashita shunyam jnana karmadhyanavratam anukulena krishnanushilanam bhaktiruttama. This is actually Bhakti. All right. What else they do? Ishtha samihata. Yes. So thus, what they do is they achieve the desired goal. वो करते भी सेवा करके गोल भी प्राप्त कर सकते. So three things we get to know from this shloka. What is that? Number one, they know the mind of Krishna. Number two, they just don't know the mind. They also lovingly perform service. And number three, they achieve the goal also. Goal भी achieve कर लेते हैं. They just ऐसा नहीं कि fail हो गया. No, they always succeed. So Srila Prabhupada, why did he succeed? Because of having intense, loving feeling for his spiritual master and Krishna. When that premavesh is there, you will definitely succeed in the service. Like, how many of you can cook 20 items in 1 hour? कोई है यहाँ पे expert cook भी नहीं बना पाएगा. Really, Rakesh, you can. 20 solid feast items, हाँ, पेट भरना चाहिए. At least 50-60 devotees का पेट भरना चाहिए. Yes, what he is saying, he's trying to say something. Alone, akele.
Just to satisfy Krishna Prabhu, not for 20 devotees.
Oh, still you will make 20 items?
I did it, Prabhu.
Please come. We need devotees like you here. Please come. Thank you. The Srila Prabhupada once saw that Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's Vyas Puja was there and there was no feast. So Prabhupada saying, my Guru Maharaj's appearance day is there and there is no celebration. So he went Premavesh because that intense love for Guru is there. What he did, cut karke. Alone he prepared 20 items of feast for everybody. Guru also and everybody also. We will need at least 3 hours and 3 dozen assistants. वो भी बताइए. Not just 3 hours. You need 3 dozen assistants also along with that. उसके बिना नहीं होने वाला. ये काटो, ये काटो. क्या किया? ठीक से आप हिला रहे हो ना उसको? ठीक है, बेसन को हिला रहे हो, ठीक है, इधर उधर दूध हिला रहे, जल जाएगा नीचे से, ठीक से हिलाओ कढ़ाई में. Prabhupada did all alone, single-handedly, one man army. That is why, because he has premavesh. So premavesh increases the capacity and surely will enable a person to achieve the goal. Next loka. This also explains what is the mindset of gopis. So this is something which comes in the Adi Purana, this substantial shloka. Man mahatmyam mat saparyam mat shraddham man manogatam janati gopika partha na anye janati tatvatah. So what is Krishna telling Arjuna? Adi Purana is basically Krishna and Arjuna's conversation. And there Krishna himself, पहले तो देख लिया हमने आदि पुराण से, Krishna clearly says, gopis are my best devotees. Krishna नहीं बोल दिया, award दे दिया मैंने. कौन best है? Gopis. किसके सामने? अर्जुन के सामने. And Arjuna was not feeling jealous. क्या कृष्णा, आप सोचा आप मेरा नाम लोगे? I thought, अरे इतना हम साथ है. Yes, we spend so much time together. If you see in the entire Krishna Lila, maximum time Krishna has spent with Arjun, so much so that his wife also told, अरे उससे शादी कर लेना चाहिए था, हमसे क्यों शादी किया? Why did he marry us? You should have married him only. So much time Krishna spent with Arjuna, and Krishna revealed so much of heart to Arjuna. So he's telling the topmost devotees are gopis, correct? And the topmost gopis are Radharani. Many things he reveals to Arjuna. Friends से तो बात share करते हैं openly. So what he's saying, mat mahatmyam. First, see, janati tatvatah. Yes, gopikaha janati tatvatah na anye. Nobody other than gopis know fully about what? First thing is my mahatma, my greatness. Yes, my greatness. So it's not that gopis don't know how great is Krishna or Krishna is God. No, they only know full greatness of Krishna. Mat mahatmyam. Then mat saparyam. किस तरीके से कृष्ण की इज्जत करनी चाहिए? Saparyam means to respect, to offer pranams. It's called saparyam. Now currently, suddenly, if Guru comes, Gurudev comes, Maharaj comes, imagine Prabhupada comes, we don't know how to respect him, how to treat him. हम लोग bewilder हो जाएंगे, confused हो जाएंगे, we will not know, we will be shocked. Some people are so shocked they even forget to offer obeisances. Happens. Correct? क्या करना है अभी, क्या करेंगे, आ गए suddenly अचानक से कैसे पता नहीं. It happens, but they know exactly how to respect Krishna. Sa saparyam, mat saparyam. Next, mat shraddham. Yes, so they have full faith in me. And man manogatam, and they know my mind. Janati gopika partha. Hey Parth, gopika gan jante na anya aur koi janta nahi. Tatvatah, in truth nobody knows. So this one more aspect we get about gopis is gopis know how to respect Krishna and they know greatness of Krishna. Correct? So this is the mind. So Krishna himself is telling. Gopis know the mind of Krishna and Krishna also knows the mind of gopis. Yes, Krishna also knows the mind. मेरे को पता है. That you all know. तुमको पता है. Yes. That is there. Next. So now what we are going to do, is we are going to discuss now. So far, Gopi's greatness is mentioned. But among Gopis also, who is the best Gopi? That is something we are going to discuss. We know the answer, but we are going to still discuss. Because Gopis are many, countless Gopis. Lakshmi Sahasra Sata Sambrama Sevyamanam. Yes? Among them, 16,000 Gopis are prominent Gopis. 16,000 are recognized. Even in that 16,000, 8 Ashtasakis, Ashta Gopis, they are the special Gopis. Above the Ashtasakis are 2 Gopis, Radhika and Chandravali. Above them is Srimati Radharani. So how is that? We are going to be seeing that. So please repeat after me. Sei Gopi Gana Madhye Uttama Radhika Rupe Gune Saubhagye Preme Sarvadhika. Hari Hari. So say Gopa Ganamadhya. Among all these gopis, the best is Shri Radharani ki jai, Srimati Radharani ki jai. Why? Because Krishna is telling. Now Krishna has 4 things. We say Nama, Rupa, Guna, Lila. तो उसी प्रकार से भक्त के पास भी है. रूपे, गुणे, सौभाग्य and preme sarva adhika. The 4 qualities she is best or better than everybody else. What is that? First is beauty. She is the most beautiful. Number 1. The first quality is. The second one is gune. Gune means the different qualities. Yes. She has many wonderful qualities. Just as Krishna has 64 qualities, Radharani also has many qualities. Beautiful qualities. And the next is Saubhagya. She is very fortunate. She is my good luck. बोलते हैं ना, good luck. Of course, there is nothing called bad luck for Krishna, but she is the good fortune. She is the goddess, the Adi Lakshmi. Devi Krishnamayi Prokta Radhika Paradevata Sarva Lakshmi Mayi Sarva. Lakshmi means fortune, and she is the best, most fortune. She gives me the maximum good luck, as people say, better understanding. And Preme Sarvadhika. She has the maximum love for me. So, in Radhika Ashtakam also, there's a beautiful stanza that comes about Radharani. See this? We will recite this. Lasya Gita Narma Shakkarali Pandita Primaramya Rupavesha Sadgunali Mandita Vishwaraya Gopayoshit Palitopi Adhika There are more qualities mentioned. She is very learned in many transcendental arts, such as performing in ras dance, singing and joking. She is decorated with many divine qualities, such as loving nature, exquisite beauty, and wonderful garments and ornaments. Even among the cowherd damsels of Vraja, who are praised by the entire universe, she is the best in every way. May Shri Radhika bestow upon me the service of her own lotus feet. Shri Radharani ki jai. So this is the slogan which comes next. Now again, immediately Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is quoting a quote from Padma Purana. We'll recite it. Yata Radha Priya Vishnu Tasya Kundam Priyam Tatha Sarva Gopishu Saivaika Vishnur Atyanta Vallabha. Okay, so what is this? Yatha Radha Priya Vishnu, just as. Yatha matlab jaise. So Yatha comes, Tatha will also come. We should always understand. So Yatha Radha Priya Vishnu, just as Radharani is very dear to Vishnu. Which Vishnu is this? Namo Deva Damodarananta. That is Krishna only. Krishna's another name is Vishnu. Vishwam Vishnum Vasakkaro. So this is one of the names. Vishnu Sahasranam is actually Krishna's all names only. In that one of his name is Vishnu. Vishnu matlab wo har jagah hai. He's entered everything. He's called Vishnu. He's created everything and entered into everything. Vishnu. And that who is that person? Krishna only says, Gam avishya bhutani dharyami aham ojas. I am only that person who has entered everywhere and I'm holding everything. So Vishnu is Krishna only here. Correct? Yatha Radha Priya Vishnu Tasya Kundam Priyam Tata. And similarly, her Kund, which is that? Shri Shri Radha Kund ki. Okay. So yesterday we had a very beautiful celebration at Charitamrta Center of His Grace Keshav Prabhu. I was there. I was invited for giving the katha. And they had made beautiful Giriraj and celebrations. It was amazing. Wonderful feast. So Radha Kund and Sham Kund are the two eyes of Govardhan. Govardhan ki do aankhein. And that's actually the center of the entire creation. So Radha Kundam is also very, very dear to Krishna. Sarva Gopeshu Sa Eva Eka Vishnu Atyanta Vallabha. See, among all the gopis, Sarva Gopishu, among all the gopis, Sa Eva, she only, Eka, wahi ek jo hai, Atyanta Vallabha. Vallabha means very dear. Yes, very dear. Atyanta, very, very dear. Best, wahi hai. Who says Radharani's name doesn't come in scriptures? So many scriptures it is coming. The Padma Puran ka quote hai. Clearly, Radha, the dearmost among all gopis, she is no ordinary being. Yes. Now again, Adi Puran ka quote. Adi Puran means intimate talks between Krishna and Arjuna. Naimisharanya is the center of this universe. This universe. Hamare universe ka center. Okay. And even otherwise, it's not properly geographical center. If you see the universe, when Brahma originally designed blueprint, that time he imagined a wheel. Yes, a wheel passing through the universe, a wheel in the center. एक wheel की तरह उन्होंने किया था. तो वो wheel का hub is something that is there in Naimisharanya. So anything you do in Naimisharanya will affect the whole universe. That's how it is the center of this universe. Right? Otherwise, actually of the entire spiritual world plus material world, what is the center? It is Radha Kund. Sabka center is Radha Kund. Because center is Golok, this Madhuri Dham. In that there is Mathura Mandal. In that there is Dwadashakanan. In that there is Govardhan. In that there is Radha Kund. So that is the center. Okay, there is one more version that the center of the whole universe is Radha Damodar temple. Yeah, that is also correct. There is nothing wrong. Center बहुत कुछ हो सकते हैं. Frame of reference पता होना चाहिए. Correct. So now this is Adi Puran. Trailokye Prithvi Dhanya Yatra Vrindavanam Puri Tatrapi Gopika Partha Yatra Radha Vidhamama. Very easy shloka. Trailoke. तीनों लोकों में. Yeah, it's very simple, right? Trailoke Prithvi Dhanya. Amongst all the three worlds, which is the best planet? Most fortunate is Prithvi. Why? अरे क्यों भाई पृथ्वी तो मिडिल प्लैनेट में आता है. सबके लोग they are all higher planets. वो सब कुछ नहीं. यत्र वृंदावनम पुरी, क्योंकि वहां पे वृंदावन है. My dham of Golok Vrindavan I have expanded into Bhulok Vrindavan. There, that is why Prithvi Dhanya. Tatrapi Gopika Partha. And there also in Vrindavan among the Gopika Yatra Radha Vida Mama. So among that also we need to understand my Radharani. Krishna क्या बोल रहे हैं? My Radharani is the most special. Who is saying this? Krishna is telling. Yes, so many people assume, अरे ये गुरुदेव का सबसे प्रिय शिष्य है. अरे नहीं, वो सबसे प्रिय शिष्य है. नहीं, वो सबसे प्रिय शिष्य है. अरे you don't speculate. Please ask Gurudev who is the priya shishya. Who is the most best disciple, favorite disciple? You ask Guru, now Guru will tell you, yes, my favorite disciple. Next shloka. So this particular shloka establishes relationship between gopis and Radharani. Radha saha krida rasa vridhira karana arasava gopi gana rasopakarana. Yes. So we see here Radha saha krida rasa vidhira karana. We need to understand that along with Radharani, all other gopis, so Radha saha, yani ki Radha and others. Like we say, who are the audience in Srimad Bhagavatam class of Suta Goswami? Shaunaka Adi Rishis. Matlab Shaunak and other Rishis. 87,999 Rishis. There are 88,000 Rishis. But plus one Shaunaka. So we say Shaunaka Adi, and those all rest. So similarly, Radha Saha, along with Radharani, Krida Rasa Vidhira Karana. So they increase the rasa of Krishna. So Arasaba Gopi Gana Raso Upakaran. Upakaran. Upakaran means what? Karan means cause. Upakaran means assisting cause. Yes, they are the subordinate cause of increasing the rasa of Krishna. So other all gopis, what they do? They assist. They're all called assistants. Okay, so next sloka will tell what is Radharani for Krishna. Krishnera Vallabha Radha Krishna Pranadhana Tahavinu Sukha Hetu Nahe Gopi Gana. See, we need to understand, yes, gopis all assist Krishna, but without Radharani. Yes, gopis cannot please Krishna. Taha Vinu Sukha Hetu Nahe Gopigan. Gopigan cannot be the current for Krishna's pleasure without Radharani. Yes, without Radharani. There is one beautiful lecture of Srila Prabhupada where he says we are expansions of Radharani. That means what? That means that we all Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabunoy Shravana Adi Shuddha Chitta Koryodoy. We all have very natural Krishna Prema in all of us. That is the expansion of Radharani. And because Bhakti is a property of Radharani, Krishna gets enchanted by Bhakti, Krishna Akarshani. So the entire credit goes to what? Whom? Srimati Radharani. So it's because of Radhika that all credit is begotten. So the next, there is a shloka from Gita Govinda of Jayadev Goswami. Kamsari rapi samsara Vasana baddha shrinkhalam Radham adhaya hridaye Tatyaja vraja sundari. Kamsari. Ari means what? Enemy. Kamsari means the enemy of Kamsa. Who is the enemy of Kamsa? Krishna. So Kamsari api. What did he do? Samsara vasana baddha shrinkalam. Correct? Samsara, the samsara bandhan jo hai. Shrinkal means chains. Yes, chains. So if you see, in the samsara, in the entire samsara, the actual enjoyment that happens. So this samsara vasana matlab, Prabhu, is this material enjoyment? No. The only enjoyment in this samsara is Raslila. That's what is meaning. Samsara vasana baddha shrinkala means the only enjoyment which is there is पूरे संसार में किसने enjoy किया? Only Krishna and Radha enjoy. That's the meaning. बाकी सब क्या? Others all are imitating them. बाकी सब उनका नकल करने का प्रयास कर. Yes, they are not enjoying. They are trying to enjoy like them. उनकी तरह बनने का प्रयास कर. So samsara vasana baddha shrinkalam. Yes. So Radha. So he tied Radharani in his in this beautiful bond of enjoyment of Raslila, and Radham adaya. He took away Radharani. Yes, and Tatyaja Vraja Sundari. Gave up all other gopis to be with her. Got it? So this is what he said. And that happens in Raslila. Correct? That happens in the Raslila. What is the significance of calling Krishna as Kamsa's enemy here? Oh, we need to understand the Kamsa refers to the Bhautik, the material existence. Correct? We saw that. We heard in the Janmashtami lecture, right? Devaki is devotee, Vasudev is the Guru. Kamsa's prison house is material world, and Kamsa is the material existence, fear of material existence, the samsara bhaya. So Krishna is the person who kills the samsara bhaya. Because of that reason, samsara vasana baddha, because it's called about samsara. So please don't understand Krishna is a samsari. A person is samsari. He is the person who kills the samsara personified, Kamsa. That is why it is mentioned as Kamsa. Good question. Next. से राधार भाव लाया चैतन्य अवतार युग धर्म नाम प्रेम कैला प्रचार. Please understand that same Radha bhav, taking that bhav of Radharani which is here, the pure love, who has come? Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Chaitanya avatar. And Yuga Dharma Nama Prema Kaila Prachar. So he spread the holy name. Yes, loving holy names he spread by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We sing this bhajan, right? Shri Radhar Bhave Gauravatar, Hare Krishna Ram Gora Kurila Prachar. So like that we sing, na? Vasudev Goshka. So in Sri Radha Bhav, Gauranga Mahaprabhu did prachar. So this particular section of the Chaitanya Charitamrta, this chapter explains that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is same Krishna with Bhav of Radha. So this thing we are going to understand. Because ultimately this chapter aims at what? This chapter aims at who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. लेकिन चैतन्य महाप्रभु कौन है उससे बोलने से पहले राधा और कृष्ण कौन है जान लो. So first Krishna is explained, then Radha is explained, then their love is explained, loving affairs is explained, and after that the author comes to explain who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sei bhave nija vancha karila purana avatarira ei vancha mula karana. Yes. So we need to understand that ultimately he wanted to say bhave nija vancha karila purana. Krishna had 3 unfulfilled desires. Remember? Three are external. Who remembers the external reasons of Krishna's appearance? Yes, what are the external reasons? Anybody? Yes, paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. That is the first external reason. To destroy and to establish the Yuga Dharma. Okay. The second? Same. Ho gaya, wahi hai. Second reason? Advaita Acharya Prabhu's calling out. Yes, and number 3. So Paritrana is Edayadai Dharma says, yes, he comes repeatedly. Correct. Because the scriptures say, and then to establish Yuga Dharma and Advaita Acharya's calling out. The 3 internal reasons, they are first, Radhar Mahima. He wanted to understand the greatness of Radharani's love. Number Swa Madhurya. How am I so sweet? What is my sweetness? That is second thing he wanted to understand. And third thing he wanted to understand is the bliss and joy that Radharani experienced upon seeing him. So that experience he wanted to experience. So these 3 internal reasons we already discussed. Correct? So to fulfill these internal reasons only, he came as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Next. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Gosai Vrajendra Kumar Rasamaya Murti Krishna Sakshat Shringar. So who is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Is Vrajendra Kumar only. He is Krishna. Correct? And he is Sakshat, the Rasamay Murti of Shringar Ras. Shringar Ras is Madhurya Ras. So he is an embodiment of Madhurya Ras. There are 5 rasas. Correct totally. What are the 5 rasas? Shanta Ras, Dasya Ras, Sakhya Ras, Vatsalya Ras, Madhurya Ras. Madhurya Ras is actually called as Shringar Ras. But all in Vrindavan, all 5 rasas have madhuri. That means sweetness. Correct? And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the personification of this Sringar ras. Next. Sei rasa aswadite kaila avatar anusange kaila sab rasera prachara. Yes. So he promoted all 5 rasas, but especially he came to taste which ras? Sringar ras. That is the rasa he came to taste. All other 5 rasas also he broadcasted. So this is a shloka which comes in again Gita Govinda. Vishveshamanurranjanen jayanan anandamindivara Shreni Shamala Komale Rupanayan Angairanangotsavam Swachandam Raja Sundari Birabita Pratyangam Alingita Shringaras Sakimurtimaniva Madho Mugdo Hari Kridati. Difficult meter, that's why I only recited. Yes. So what is this telling? So this particular verse, very esoteric verse. I'll just explain. I will not explain in depth. I'll just tell. So here, this is a verse from Gita Govinda, where the amorous pastime, the Shringaras pastime of gopis and Krishna is described. Correct? And this is described as what? This is described as Murtiman iva Madhu Mugdo Hari Kridati. So this is Madhau Mugda. This is the beautiful pastime that happens in the spring season. This is the spring. If you see Ras Lila happens in which season? अभी तो शरद पूर्णिमा हुई. Which season? शरद मतलब क्या? Autumn. बराबर ना? शरद ऋतु is which ऋतु? English में? Autumn. Yes or no? भूल गए. Yes. After autumn, which season comes? Winter. Okay. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Paush. And then there is Sharad Ritu. Sorry, Hemant Ritu. Hemant. Hemant is what? Spring. So in spring season also Krishna performs Ras. Correct? So this is about spring Ras that he performs near Govardhan in a place called Chandra Sarovar. And even Balramji watches that as Doka Dauji from Govardhan. He watches this. And the Chandra did not move at all. Chandra hila hi nahi. Chandra stuck ho gaya Ras Leela dekh karke. And the entire Chandrama got absorbed in that particular lake, which came to be known as Chandra Sarovar. Right? We have that beautiful place near Govardhan. So this is description of that Ras Leela. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Gosai Rase Rasadana Ashesha Vishesha Kaila Rasa Aswadana. Rasana Sadan. That means all rasas stay where? Sadan matlab ghar. So Sadan refers to ghar. It refers to home. So Ashesha Vishesha Kaila Rasa Aswadana. And Ashesh means endless. And Vishesh means varieties. Kaila Rasa. So in unlimited ways he tasted the sweetness of the rasa. These are rasas. So how are rasas unlimited? Now I will ask you a simple question. How many types of tastes are there? 6 types of tastes. Correct? So does it mean that there are only 6 items of food? No. With these 6 items, तीखे कितने items हो सकते हैं? So sorry. How many tikha items can be made? 10? 20? Unlimited. How many sweets can be made? Unlimited. How many sour items can be made? Unlimited. So similarly, although rasas are 5, yes, there can be unlimited varieties in the same rasa. That's a very easy example to understand. So thus, Ashesha unlimited, again Ashesha unlimited, Vishesha Kaila Rasa Aswadana. Okay, next. Sei dware pravartaila Kaliyuga Dharma Chaitanya Rada se jane ei sab marma. Yes. So like this, similarly, in this manner, by tasting the wonderful sweetness of rasa, this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra actually is a very, very rasal mantra. Yes, rasal. Only a jaundiced fellow will say Rasgulla mein koi taste nahi. बराबर. Similarly, प्रभु जी हरि नाम में टेस्ट नहीं आ रहा. Very good. You are very diseased. Please understand. जितना टेस्ट नहीं आ रहा, उतने ही हम लोग क्या है? We are diseased. पित्तोपतप्त रसनस्य नरोचिकान. But actually, Hare Krishna Mahamantra has everything. ये सब कुछ है. This entire philosophy of Chaitanya Charitamrta is there in Hare Krishna Mahamantra. प्रभु इतना difficult है, सिर को दर्द होता है, बहुत मुश्किल है. Yeah, this is all there because we have not yet started chanting also. हमने चैंटिंग का एक दो चीज होती है. एक होता है प्रतिबिंब, दूसरा होता है छाया. There are two types of abhasa. Pratibimba abhas and there is chaya abhas. Pratibimba means what? Pratibimba means reflection. And chaya means shadow. Which is better? लगता है प्रतिबिंब, लेकिन no, chaya is better because chaya is connected to the shadow, is connected to the body. Reflection is not connected to the body. So we all feel अरे प्रतिबिंब better है. नहीं, chaya is better. So we have not even got chaya bhas of Harinam. The chaya bhas of Harinam is called Nama bhas. And with that one Nama bhas, we can get liberated. हमको उतना भी नहीं हुआ है. Yes. So this is where we are. Please understand. So seriously, रोज जो है सोच के प्रे करके भीख मांग के जप करना चाहिए. We should chant. We should take it seriously. Life is short. Chant intensely. We should try to at least hear the holy name and pray. है ना? कब पहुंचेंगे? हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र is everything. Correct? Next. अद्वैत आचार्य नित्यानंद श्रीनिवास गदाधर दामोदर मुरारी हरिदास आरयत चैतन्य कृष्णेर भक्तगण भक्ति भावे शिरे धरी सबार चरणा. So he's taken names of different devotees. Why? Because the previous verse says that Chaitanya dase jane ei sab marma. Only and only the true servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they understand all this philosophy of how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rasera bhandar. What is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's feelings, emotions, ecstasies in preaching? All these things one has to be Chaitanya Das. And who are the different Chaitanya Das? Advaita Acharya, Nityananda, Srinivas Acharya, Gadadhar Pandit, Damodar Pandit, Murari. Who is this Murari? Murari Gupta, correct. Haridas Thakur. So Arayata Chaitanya Krishna Bhaktan, etc. Many more are there, Chaitanya's devotees. So we can only understand by actually praying to these devotees, the servants of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is why it is said that when we worship Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we should always worship with Panch Tattva. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta. Never worship Chaitanya alone. Chaitanya should always be worshipped with his other associates. Because only by the mercy of other associates, we will be able to understand the confidentiality of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Correct? So now, with this explanation, the fifth shloka is over. षष्ठ श्लोके एकहिला आभास मूल श्लोकेर अर्थ शुन करिया प्रकाश. Sorry, this was the explanation of sixth verse, छठा श्लोक. So what is he telling? अब तक क्या किया मैंने? सिक्स्थ श्लोक एक्सप्लेन नहीं किया. अरे क्या बात कर रहे हो प्रभु? Yeah, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is telling that till now मैंने क्या किया है? हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण. So till now what I have षष्ठ श्लोक ये कहिला आभास. अब तक क्या किया? आभास. That means छाया. What I have done till now? I have told about the shadow. थोड़ा बहुत हिंट दे दिया. मूल श्लोक अर्थ शुनो करिय प्रकाश. Now I will tell you the actual meaning. So this is that shloka which we discussed. Shri Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Kidrisho Vanayaiva Swadyo Yena Adbhuta Madhurima Kidrisho Vamadiya Saukhyam Chasya Mad Anubhavata Kidrisham Veti Lobhat Tad Bhavadyah Sammajjani Sachigarbhas Sindau Harindu. So three things, na? Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Kidrisho. What is the greatness of Radharani's love? Number Yena Adbhuta Madhurima Kidrisho. What is my sweetness? And number three, Saukhyam Chasya. What's pleasure Radharani gets? Kidrisham Veti Lobhat. So these three things. So now the explanation before explaining what is Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami telling, who is qualified to understand, who will not understand. कौन समझेगा, कौन नहीं समझेगा. ये सब सिद्धांत गुण कहिते नायुयाय ना कहिले के इहार अंत नहीं पाया. So here he is telling ये सब सिद्धांत गुण. Actually, these all things should not be spoken in public. If you see in public forum, we speak simple lectures. In association of some group of devotees, we talk about, good subject, Bhagavatam matters. And very, very close associate, we speak about deep subject matters. If general audience is there, we should speak Bhagavad Gita, philosophy. If devotees are there, we should discuss Bhagavatam. And very mature, senior, advanced devotees in that association, we discuss Chaitanya Charitamrta. But still, what is happening? Ye sab siddhanta guda. These are all very confidential subject matter. Kahite na you, I don't just like that speak. But what do you have? Na kahile keha yaar anta nahi paya. If I don't tell, then how people will understand? Batana to padega. Padega na? So, next. Ataeva kahi kichu kariyani guda. Bujibe rasika bhakta na bujibe mudha. So what I'm going to do, Ateva kahi kichu kahi niguda. I have taken out the essence. Cream leke, rabdi leke मैं दे रहा हूं. Bujibe rasika bhakta. जो रसिक भक्त है भगवान के. Yes, rasik bhaktas. Who are rasik bhaktas? Who are relishers. Yes, bujibe. They will understand. But who are fools? ना बुझीबे मूड. मूर्ख लोग हैं, उनको ये सब नहीं समझ में आएगा. हृदय धरये चैतन्य नित्यानंद ये सब सिद्धांत से पाइबे आनंद. That's why we have to hold Sri Gaur Nita in our hearts. Without holding Sri Gaur Nita in our hearts, without taking their blessings, we will not be able to understand all these subject matters. Yes, sub, this will all appear like Greek and Latin. अरे क्या बात कर रहे हैं? कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. It will be like that. ये सब सिद्धांत है आम्रे रपल्लवा भक्तगण कोकिले रस सर्वदा वल्लभा. So there's a beautiful analogy given here. So all these philosophy, right? And all these philosophy are compared to the twigs of a mango tree. Mango tree ke twigs aate hain na, alag alag. So these all philosophy are like that. And who are the devotees? Devotees are the cuckoo birds who are sitting there and they relish. Coo, coo. The beautiful birds who sit there, devotees are like that, cuckoos. Wonderful cuckoos. Fools are like kawa, we can say. Kawa and cuckoo look similar. Kaka, Krishna. We say that, na? We say that shloka. What is that? Kaka Krishna, Kokila Krishna, Kaha Bedaha, Kaka Kokilo, Vasanta Samayate Tata, Kaka Kaka, Kokila Kokila. Something similar to that. That crow is black. Cuckoo is black. How do you understand who is crow and who is cuckoo? Dono same dikhte hain. When spring season comes, Vasanta Samaya Tata, that time what happens? The cuckoo will sing sweetly. Coo. cuckoo. Like kawa kya karega? Ka, ka, ka. He'll only blabber like that. Right? He will not be able to sing sweetly. No matter whatever, whichever season, ka, ka, ka. That's how he will do. So this is the difference. So similarly, we understand if devotees are cuckoos, definitely fellows who can't understand, they are like crows. Next. Abhakta ushtrera ite nahaya pravesha tabe chitte hayamura ananda vishesha. But Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami puts a twist and he's comparing the non-devotees abhakta like ushtra. Ushtra means camel. He's comparing them to camel. Ihana haya pravesh. Please, camels cannot enter here. Tabe chitte hoya mora ananda vishesha. So I have a great jubilation. I relish Chaitanya Charitamrta. Yes, but ऊंट क्यों बोलते हैं उसको? ऊंट actually it's a very heavy subject matter. ऊंट is, I'll tell you why it's called ऊंट. It's a very heavy. Bhagavatam is telling. Because what does ऊंट do? Camel. The camel eats cactus. And when it eats cactus, blood comes out. And blood comes out, he thinks this is the juice of the cactus. And he tastes his own blood and he's thinking he's enjoying, but actually he's suffering. Similarly, those addicted to sex enjoyment are actually wasting their blood in the form of semen. Yes, so addicted like that, they are considered to be like the camels. Yes, so this is the camel. The camel, one who is releasing his own blood and thinking he's enjoying. So person who is addicted to sex life is compared to that camel. So such people cannot relish. That's why abhakta is compared to that. ये लागे कही तबय ये यदि ना जाने इहा वाई की बा सुख आचे त्रिभुवने. So देखो, he is telling, I actually should not speak generally public में. This is very confidential. But if I don't speak, they will not understand anyways. Yes, but if they don't understand, they will not get the happiness which I am experiencing. So I want them to become happy. So that is why devotee is called very compassionate. Devotee is called very compassionate. So deep subject matters and secrets also he releases out of compassion. Although people are not qualified. Okay. So we'll pause here. So today what did we discuss? Any quick points, revision? आप लोग ही बताइए. I will not tell. Okay, just before the Radharani is the topmost gopi, yes, you're right. That was a good subject matter. Radharani is the topmost gopi. Krishna said it. Many Puranas said it. But before that, what did we discuss? Oh, that was already discussed in previous classes. That was also discussed. What is the heart of gopis? The mind of gopis. They know Krishna's mind and they serve with full love and they achieve the goal and they know how to respect Krishna. Correct? Okay, that we discussed. Then what else we discussed? We discussed that out of all gopis, Radharani is topmost. Okay, that is fine. Then he also told that. Then what did we discuss? Okay, Radharani is best in Rupa. She is very beautiful. She is best in all gunas. Then she has all qualities. And Saubhagya, correct, 4 things. Without Radharani, gopis cannot serve. Perfect. This was I was looking for. Gopis and Radharani's relationship. Gopikas are assistants. And Radharani is the actual cause of Krishna's pleasure. If Radharani is not there, Krishna will not get pleasure. Very good. Only Radha and Krishna enjoyed this samsara. Correct. That is only enjoyment. So samsara, vasana, shrinkhala. What is that? Actually, it is Ras Lila. That's the only enjoyment possible. And then what else? Then we understood Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only is that Radharani. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna who has come in the mood of that Radharani to preach. And then Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says that It is very, very, then he explains that, because so far what was there, explanation of the 6th verse was not there much. So now I'll start explaining the 6th verse. Yes, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the embodiment of Madhurya Ras. Perfect. So all these things can only be understood by Mahaprabhu's devotees, like Nityananda, Advaita, Haridas, Damodar, Srinivas, Gadadhar, and all of them. Otherwise, we can't understand. And we can take the dust from the lotus feet and try to understand. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami now will start explaining the 6th verse. Shadow is better than reflection. It's connected, yes. Okay. So the shadow is explained. Now the actual substance will be explained. But for that, what are all the different qualifications? Anyone remembers? So many we discussed. What are qualification, disqualification? Whatever you remember, you can tell. Yes, camel like people cannot understand. Correct. Very nice. Camel. Cuckoos can understand. Okay, then who cannot understand? Yeah, who doesn't worship Chaitanya, Abhakta cannot understand. Crows cannot understand. Okay. So we have to try to be the devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then we can definitely understand Chaitanya Marma. Okay, we'll close here. Thank you all very much. There are some questions. I will take that. Officially, we'll conclude the class. We are already over time. And then I'll take questions and also answer questions which are DMs, direct messages. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jagat Guru, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrta ki jai. Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Pad ki jai. So, questions. Dandat Pranam. It is said all Parshads come along with God. Is it that Parshad who are coming along will also have to deal with Maya, or chances are that they can also trap in the cycle of birth and death? A good question. Parshad means they are also coming from spiritual world. ऐसा होता है क्या? There is one beach. Yes, there is one very famous beach. I'll not name it. And near the beach, there is an ISKCON temple. So it is said that when devotees go for Harinam on the beach, 100 devotees go, only 50 come back. 100 लोग जाते हैं, 50 वापस आते हैं. Reason you all decide. I'm not telling. So इसी प्रकार से भगवान की टोली भी आती होगी. Yes, Bhagwan's Parshad, 100 came, and then only 50 went back. ऐसा होता है क्या प्रभु जी? Does it happen like that? So there is the question. Sometimes they may get stuck. There is a possibility. There is. I was hearing a lecture of my spiritual master, and it was told that Maya is so strong, so strong. He was telling the power of Maya, that she can knock you down even if you are a personal associate of Lord Chaitanya. Statement. So we have to be very careful. Example is Kala Krishnadas. Kala Krishnadas kaun the? Mahaprabhu's personal servant. Personal servant of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was Kala Krishnadas. And he was enchanted by the Bhattahari woman. And then Mahaprabhu had to go and catch his Shika and bring him back. So there is possibility if we are not careful. If we are careless, there is a possibility. So we should be very careful. It is possible. So they are actually never in Maya. No, they are in Yoga Maya only. But we have to be careful. This is to teach all of us lesson. Okay? Of course, their Parshad matlab Mahaprabhu will take them out also. Chodenge nahi. Okay. There was a DM question I would like to answer. Prabhuji, how to detach from parents and outer world? I have tried, but couldn't make it possible. Please advise. Okay. So first of all, we need to understand that there is a difference between attachment and affection. This is very important for us to understand. Attachment, material attachment towards anybody is wrong. Material attachment is incorrect. That's not the right principle. Anyway, Dhritarashtra had material attachment towards Duryodhana. That is not correct. On the other hand, Vidura had spiritual affection for Dhritarashtra. Because of Dhritarashtra's material attachment to Duryodhana, he gave up dharma. And he acted out of envy towards Pandavas. He became spiritually blinded. On the other hand, because of spiritual affection of Vidura for Dhritarashtra, despite taking sannyas, he came home, he uplifted Dhritarashtra and made him get liberation. So, spiritual affection means to take people closer to Krishna. Material attachment means we are also going away from Krishna along with them. So, towards parents or towards any relative, anybody, our relationships in this world, we should have affection and not attachment. So, how does that affection develop? That is the question. That affection for everybody will develop when we develop attachment for Krishna. Maya sakta manapartha yogam yunjan madashraya. Asamshaya samagram mam yata jnasasi tachunu. We develop that attachment towards Krishna, then all our relationship we will develop affection for other living entities, including parents and other relatives also. And thus, instead of together, साथ साथ हम साथ है, हम साथ नरक जाएंगे, instead of that, हम साथ गोलोक जाएंगे. That is the goal. And what if the parents are not taking up to Krishna consciousness, or they are opposing Krishna consciousness? The relatives are opposing us. We continue to remain affectionate, give prasad, behave nicely. We continue our affection as far as possible. Yes, but uncompromising with our Krishna consciousness. That is the principle. Hari Hari. I hope that answers the DM question. What is the parameter we are increasing our faith in Shastras? What is the parameter that our Shastric faith is increasing? It is said Adav Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha. We take faith, that is fine. If Sadhu Sangha, Adav Shraddha is increasing, Shastri Shraddha is increasing, then we will take more association of devotees and do bhajan in that association. That is the practical proof that our faith is increasing. Yes, if Shraddha is increasing, Sadhu Sangha Bhajan Kriya will also increase. If that is increasing, yes,